have a special treat today on Spotlight Arizona. Joining us is Rex Lynn from CSI Miami. Rex, how did you get started in the business?
Well, it's a pretty interesting story. I'll give you the short version. I was living in Oklahoma City in the late 80s and always wanted to be an actor. And at that time I was a loan officer in a bank. So I sold my house, packed up my stuff at a U-Haul from Oklahoma City and got on I-40 and headed to Los Angeles on February 5th of 1990 and got there on the 7th of February and jumped into acting class and worked with a friend of mine that I met on construction sites, which is ironic because people think that because I grew up in Texas and Oklahoma that I can rebuild their car engine and do that. I don't know anything about construction or building. I don't even know where I don't even know if they have a carburetor in a car now, but I got blessed in 1992. I got cast in a movie called Cliffhanger with Sylvester Stallone and John Lithgow, and John and I played the two bad guys, and it was the #1 movie for 13 weeks, and it opened some doors for me. So I really have had a really fortunate career so far, and knock on wood, whatever that is, thank you Lord. So far so good.
Well, and currently you're working on a film with Tarantino, is that correct?
Yeah, I'm working on a film called Django Unchained. It's Quentin Tarantino's new film. It revolves around slavery in the 1860s with a Tarantino flair to it. He's got a great cast. He's got Jamie Foxx and Sam Jackson and Leo DiCaprio and Kurt Russell and Joseph Gordon-Levitt and Don Johnson, and Quentin's in it. Quentin has written himself into it, which is fantastic. And he's just Christoph Waltz. He's got a great cast. It's never a dull moment for me. I'm blessed because I go to work with these guys that if I weren't working with them, I'd be asking for autographs, or pictures. And so I just feel really blessed. I've worked really hard at my craft. I have a lot of improvement left to do in my acting, and I'm working on it all the time.
Well, and I understand you brought a special guest with us today, correct?
I have a special guest, and I just want to warn you, he's the Dark Knight, and so you must fear the Bat. And,
fear the Bat?
Yeah.
Okay. And
he won the Palm Springs Dog Show. He got first place and won his first major, what they call a major. And the Palm Springs show is a huge, huge show.
All right, well, here comes our special guest.
Batman, come here. Batman. Here is the Dark Knight. He's a ladies' man, Batman is. And he always goes for the women. That's my boy.
How old is Batman?
Batman just turned 3, and he's a French bulldog, and he's a brindle color. They call it reverse brindle.
Yeah, and this is amazing. I've never seen this like a tiger to me.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? They call it a reverse brindle, and like I said, he's done really well. He's had a dry spell for a couple weeks, but we're going to get him home and let him be a dog for a while.
Well, thanks for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
We look forward to your new movie coming out and seeing you on more and more shows.
Thank you very much.
So thanks, Rex.
Yep.